What's up? It's Skidaro here. Welcome back to more Kirby Superstar. In the last episode, we collected more power from the remaining planets. And in this episode, we are going to get the power from the final planet, which is Half Moon. As you can see, we get treated to the second half of Revenge of Mennonite, which is awesome. A little bouncy right there, but whatever. As you can see right here, we have Biosparks. Yeah, you know how much I love Biosparks as an enemy. Actually, as a helper, they're not bad. But, you know, then again, they are Biosparks. Ow! Case in point. Anyway, right here we have Wind Current. As you can see right here, I'm actually going to switch to, I don't know, Yo-Yo Kirby. Oh, wow! The animation actually broke through that. That's cool. Anyway, as you can see right here, here's the Warp Star. It'll make getting through this area a lot quicker, so let's just take it. As you saw right there, there's electrified panels right there, so you're going to want to take the Warp Star if you don't want that much of a hassle. Anyway, look at the background. There's a half moon on Half Moon. How clever of them. Anyway, let's just go to the door. As you can see right here, we have another trolley segment, so let's just get on here, and as you can see, you can kind of see the tracks of the trolley, so it's not that bad. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The last two deluxe copy abilities are on this planet. Oh yeah, by the way, there are only 2 copy abilities on Mech-Eye, so I forgot to mention that again. I don't know what is with me and forgetting to note key details, but I've been pretty good about that stuff in this series. Anyway, right here, as you saw, I had to use Yo-Yo to break through this block right here in order to get to this room with the deluxe ability of Mirror Kirby, one of my more favorite abilities, even though it's just a palette swap of Beam Kirby. So let's just go over here, get on this trolley right here, and move on forward. Alright. So how is everyone doing today? Today is the 10th, and actually, I have to confess something right here. The reason there haven't been that many episodes is because I recently downloaded Mario Party 2 from Club Nintendo because that was offered, and I gotta say, Mario Party 2, really nice game. Totally recommend it. Anyway, we have a Warp Star here, so let's just get on it. I don't know why you wouldn't. Actually, you probably wouldn't right here because, as you'll see right here, there's a maximum tomato on the path, and also a 1-up. But you can easily go back for those, but not right now because we have enemies to deal with. So let's just get on Beam Kirby, because why not, and defeat these enemies. We have an Iron Mom and Chef Kawasaki. You know, let's just get Chef Kawasaki, get cooking. Down B, you. Down B. Down B. Oh, okay. It just exploded. So whatever. Let's just continue on forward. You could have gotten that 1-up if you wanted to, but I didn't really want to. I have enough lives. Anyway, let's just use Cook Kirby right now and just get rid of these Scarthies right here. Oh, wow, there was 3 of them? Oh, okay. I guess there was like one above me. Let's just get the food right there on the bottom of the screen, and sure, you can have some similar. I keep wanting to call it Schmear, but you know, that's just me. I swear to God, I don't have dyslexia, even though I say I do, but, you know. I don't know, sometimes it's hard to, you know, pronounce things, sometimes, for me, because, I don't know, it totally sounds like I have dyslexia, but I swear I don't. Whatever. Like, for example, when Wreck-It Ralph was coming out, I called Fix-It Felix Fix-It Flex. Apparently, I couldn't really see the I in there, and I couldn't really see where the L and E were in his name. Oh, boy. Let's become, or not. Whatever, just become Ice Kirby. It won't matter anyway, because after going through this door, we will find the final... Ow! No, we'll find the final deluxe ability in the sub-game, Ninja Kirby! One of the more cooler abilities in the game. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to be a ninja? Actually, that's a thing. I know it's kind of random to talk about, but what are your opinions on the whole Pirates versus Ninjas thing? Like, for one thing, yes, pirates get all the booty, and, you know, they'll act really, really, I don't know. Ow! Ow! Oh, ow! I thought I'd get damaged by that. Wow, that's weird. Okay, I'm stuck. Whatever, I don't really need that. Anyway, so like I was saying, what's your whole opinion on the Pirates versus Ninjas thing? Actually, on one hand, pirates get all the booty and, you know, get their back all rough and tough and everything. However, ninjas all have those ninja arts and junk. But, you know, I want to know your opinion of that. Me, personally, kind of have to go through a tie on that one. By the way, there's an up current. I forgot to mention that. There was a up current in this whole room, so forgot to mention that. Can't believe it. And, wow. Wow, there was a maximum tomato just before this room, and there's a maximum tomato right in this room, but whatever. Anyway, here we have a rematch against the Kabir virus, but this time it's different because it starts off with the witch. And let's just throw ninja stars at it. I don't really care. Let's just defend ourselves against ice. So yeah, like I was saying, this boss is completely different because it starts off with the witch, which means we have still 2 more enemies to deal with. And you'll be surprised to see that they're not the slime and doll, but this time it's the evil knight. Oh yeah, sometimes they attack first, so just be on guard for that. So let's just defeat this knight right here. Actually, if you want to, you become a Hammer Kirby. It takes him out fairly quickly, and let's become Beam Kirby. I don't really care. 58 damage to evil knight. And actually, something I didn't really mention before is that if you sometimes if you get an ability, well, no, it's every time you get an ability, it counts as your turn. So that's something you have to know. So let's just do that. Let's defend against those things. And sure, why not? You can become stone. Let's see. Oh wow, you defeated him. Cool. What was I going to say? Whatever. Here we have the third form, the Red Dragon, with a really creepy face on it. Ow! I didn't really defend myself against that. Let's just become Fire Kirby and, whatever. Give him a taste of his own medicine. Give him a taste of his own medicine, Kirby. Okay, you became... I didn't really want you to, but whatever. Okay, yeah, sometimes they have moves that increase their defense, so it makes them a little harder to defeat. Actually, you know what? I'm going to become Hammer Kirby. I don't want this fight to last too long. Where is it? There it is. Let's just become defensive. And honestly, I have not been using defense as much as I have in this Let's Play, so there's that. And you know what? Plasma Wisp, you are seriously getting on my nerves, so why don't you just blow up or something? Come on, Hammer Flip. Wow, I only gotten 1 Hammer Flip. You usually get in like 2 Hammer Flips, but, you know, on this boss specifically, let's just Hammer Flip. Like I said before, Hammer Kirby's the strongest ability in this game, next to Stone, but, you know, Stone is less mobile than Hammer. Whatever, we defeated him. I mean, you're a Stone for crying out loud, and here we get all this, stuff we don't really need, or completely useless in the game, but it's funny to read. Fever? I have a fever! Oh my god, I'm sick! I'm just making a fool of myself now. Let's just grab the blast of the power and get out of here. And after collecting the power from the 7 planets around, Nova appears. And before we go to him, I have to make a note right now. If you have anything to collect, such as, well, mainly collecting the, deluxe abilities, I suggest you, well, go do them now before you go talk to Nova, because once you talk to Nova, it's kind of a point of no return unless you start, like, a new game, alright? So, now that we have everything we need, at least I do, I don't know about you, but now that I have everything I need, let's go talk to Nova. So yeah, how's that for a plot twist, huh? Marx, the guy who told us to get the power from the planets and awaken Nova, turned out to be the perpetrator of everything this whole time. He got the Sun and Moon to fight, he tricked us to awakening Nova so he can make his wish of taking over Dreamland. And with that, he transformed his true form, that bat-like thing, and is on his way to take over Dreamland. But as you can see right here, the Sun and Moon put aside their differences to protect Popstar from Nova. And while they're doing that, let's just go inside Nova. Oh, by the way, after that cutscene, you can no longer go to any of these planets. So yeah, when I said point of no return, I meant point of no return. But whatever. Now that that's over, let's just go inside Nova. And you fans of the Gradius series will love this. We have a side-scrolling shooting segment with our new starship from the Power of the Planet. I know it's sometimes called the Star Chariot, but no, the official name is the Starship. So now we're Starship Kirby. Anyway, be careful here because hitting walls, you'll take damage when you're hitting the walls. You also take damage when hitting enemies, but that's kind of a given. What I usually like to do is just shoot out the wazoo. You're bound to hit something, right? As you can see right there, while we're shooting, we have like these two diagonal shots going off there, so that's pretty cool. So let's just keep shooting. Yeah. Something I don't really like about this segment is that it's kind of hard to tell like what's part of the background and what's not. But, you know, you should be able to figure it out. Ow! See what I mean? But, yeah, like these poles right here. It's like, oh no, it's a wall, but no, it's not a wall. So, just keep dodging what you think is a wall and you'll be okay. Anyway, we get to Heart of Nova, which is considered a boss. And all we have to do is shoot these 8 pillars in their weak spots. Pretty easy, right? Well, they get faster and soon they'll start reversing. Like on the 5th one you shoot right here, they'll start to reverse. There actually is a strategy to it. It's like hit the first 4, then skip the next 3 and hit the last one. That way you don't have to waste all this time going backwards. However, I've tried to do that and it did not work out that well. So if you want to try that strategy, be my guest, and I died. I had no idea it was that low on health. Ouch! Okay. This time with feeling, Kirby. Alright. Okay, even though I'm full of health, I'm not going to try that strategy. So, mainly because, like, as you can see, they go faster, so I do not want to attempt it. That's actually kind of the challenge of doing that little strategy, is that you have to deal with these pillars going faster and faster as you continue, so just, you gotta compensate for that, is what I mean. Anyway, just keep your wits about you in this boss fight and you should be fine. That one's hard to get by because it'll hit you no matter what. And we did it! Thus begins the final boss of Milky Way Wishes, Marks. I just want to go on record by saying, I love this song. Anyway, now Marks here is a bit tricky to fight. For one thing, it has a variety of attacks. For one thing, it has that quad cutter as you saw at the beginning. And another thing is that he'll drop these seeds right here. And their place will form spiky vines. Just watch where the seeds are planted and you should be fine. An attack he'll do right after is that he'll pop up from the ground. So just watch where that shadow is going and you should be fine. And this attack right here, you can easily dodge by floating. I like to call that attack the 1,000 Arrows of Doom. Yeah, how clever of me. Anyway. Okay, this next attack right here will drop this cannonball on you. And that will freeze you if you get hit by it. And this attack, ooh! That's one of his more stronger attacks. That'll take a lot of damage off you if you get hit by that. So just float over it and you'll be fine. He'll also teleport around, which is annoying. And once he gets down to like half health, he'll start doing this attack right here. Get away from that black hole because that will cause you half damage. So, anyway, this boss really isn't hard. It's just that you just have to watch what he's doing at all times. Oh my god, I can't stress enough how much I love this song. I also love the Brawl remix of the song too. Oh my god. Anyway, just a little more should do it. Hopefully we can defeat Marks and stop his evil plans of take over Dreamland. As soon as he gets off from the ground. Come on, just a little more. And we did it! And with that, the end credits. And not just for Milky Way Wishes, but for the entire game. Anyway, there's the director of the game, Masahiro Sakurai, the genius behind the Kirby series and a lot of other Nintendo games. But yeah, that's Kirby Superstar for you people. Now, during this time, I'd like to give my final thoughts on this game, and actually a story behind this Let's Play in general. Anyway, first off, my thoughts on this game, or at least my final thoughts. As I said before, I love this game, and it is still my favorite Kirby game to date. Now, I know I said, like, I keep comparing it to Kirby's Return to Dreamland, but to be honest, Kirby's Return to Dreamland is probably my second favorite game. This one just has nostalgia to me as my favorite Kirby game of all time. Even though I didn't own the original back when I was a kid, and me not playing half the games in this series, it still is. And actually, that actually goes with the story behind this Let's Play. Believe it or not, this Let's Play almost never happened, and here's why. Now, if you're familiar with me, you know that I grew up never owning a Super Nintendo, so you're probably asking yourself, how am I recording this? Well, it's probably no surprise that this is the Virtual Console version for the Wii, so there's that. However, how I got the Virtual Console version. Now, during the beginning phases of this Let's Play, I knew I wanted to do a Kirby game to celebrate Kirby's 20th anniversary. And I had a few games in mind. Well, again, I know I said this before, but I have not played half the games in this Kirby series. And I was limited to how many Kirby games I could play. I could have done Kirby 64. I have that game. However, other people were doing it at the time, more popular people than me, and I just didn't want mine to slip through the cracks like they usually do. Anyway, so the other option was Kirby Superstar, but I only had the DS remake, Kirby Superstar Ultra, and I don't have this version. However, a week before this Let's Play started, at Club Nintendo, they were offering Kirby Superstar for 150 coins for the Virtual Console. And I was like, oh my god, this is a calling to me from the Let's Play gods. They want me to do this game. So, anyway, I bought it, and I played through it. And here we go. This is how this Let's Play came to be. And there are the companies who are responsible for this great game. Nintendo and HAL Laboratories. Two of my favorite gaming companies. It's amazing. 20 years ago, they created this pink little blob that went around eating stuff. And to this day, he is one of Nintendo's most popular icons. It's pretty funny when you think about it. Anyway, there's Kirby flying by, and it looks like there's more. There's more? What could there possibly be other than this? Well, after defeating Milky Way Wishes, we unlock the final sub-game, the Arena, which we will do in the next and possibly final episode of this Let's Play, alright? So, next time on Kirby Superstar, we're going to take on the final sub-game, alright? So, see you then!